Hey guys, it's JohnyTechReview. Today I have a review for you of this Eyerely 1080p IP camera. As you can see here, this is what it looked like. It also comes with a power cable that's roughly about 3 feet and also a network cable for you to plug it in. There are some user manual and stuff like that, but I've been using this camera for about 2 or 3 weeks now, and so far we're really happy with it. The resolution in this camera is very nice, and I just want to show you guys what it looked like before I show you the app and the web address. So here's the camera. You have this here, it's companion tool. Up front here you have a little sensor to detect 9-day, and around here there's actually infrared that come on at night. And in the back, pretty simple, you have the antenna here that you can attach. There's audio out, and then here we have a little Ethernet port, micro SD card. I'm using a 16 gig in here and it works pretty well. Reset button, and also here you have a little power port there to plug it in. And you also have mounting option. They give you some mounting blade for you to mount it to the wall. But other than that, it's pretty simple setup. So guys, the app you need to use is called iSmartView Pro right here, and just launch that app. So to add the camera, you just have to plug it into the Ethernet port, and then just wait for it to get online, and then enter the information or scan the QR code at the bottom of the camera. But once you're in the app, this is basically about it. You have some information here. Let me just go ahead and click on the camera itself. And so right now it's a little bit dark now still. So as you can see here, this is a live view. And then of course this camera we can pan, tilt and zoom. So we can go ahead and swipe just like that, so you can see. Just like that, it's pretty simple. And of course it's right now in VGA quality. So if we go all the way to 1080p here, you can see it's got very sharp and look very nice. And of course you can always zoom. So at 1080p you can zoom in a little bit more and kind of get a detail. And let's zoom in a little bit more, as you can see, just like that. So with this camera, it's pretty nice and you can do that. Of course down here you have the button to take pictures down here, just like that. And then here's a video. Here you can do a video recording, and then here you can mute or enable the sound. It's not too bad. Sometimes it has a little bit of feedback, but in general it sounds pretty good. And then here's the microphone. You can enable that to talk to it. Here you have contrast control, as you can see. And then here you have brightness control, just like that. Of course we can reset auto setting using this button here, and that reset the camera back to its original default position. And you can kind of hear the camera actually moving around there with the microphone picking it up. Other than that, you got this button here that changes the radio aspect but doesn't really do anything. Up here you can mirror the picture if needed to be, and also flip it upside down. And over here you have the patrol functionality over here, and also preset. So that's pretty much the live view picture. So if you get back out for a second, go back here. If you click on this arrow here, and this will take you to the camera parameter. I don't want to show you my information here, but here you can see the camera information, password, etc. If you go to advanced setting, these are some of the settings you have. So you can set your Wi-Fi, your username, time setting, alarm. For alarm here you can see you can automatically have the picture saved to the flashcard, or even have a video save. And then here you have FTP mail setting. Those are some of the settings that you can use to send yourself pictures or upload a picture to the FTP. So if we go back here to picture, we can click on this arrow here and see the picture that I just take. So this is saved to my local application and on this phone here. But if we go back more and we go to recording, we can pick remote, for example, and then we can check the camera. And then you don't see anything, just hit that refresh button. That will bring up a calendar and it tell you what dates and all information like that. 17, and then we need to press all because I only do record for alarm. Press done. It will load some information up here, and it just gives you a list of files. There's no thumbnail sadly, but you can click on any of these and then you can see the recording footage from the other day, as you can see right now. So here we go, kind of give you an idea. Recording at 1080p, very smooth footage.
Yeah, this is in some sort of magazine or newspaper. Look how hot she is in this picture.
So I was watching TV though, kind of give you an idea. So these are all triggered by either alarm sound or motion sensor, so that's why it's doing recording. So I guess in this case something triggered. That's pretty much it. The sensitivity and all that stuff, you can adjust that on the web application. To access this, you need to definitely find out the IP address of your camera. You can find that from your router basically. But here's the camera. You can pick the Mode 1 or Mode 2. I'm using Chrome, so Mode 2 is what works for me. And here you can see the live video feed, and you can actually hear the sound also. Currently I have the headphone plug in, but that can give you an idea. And you can of course move the camera over here just like you did earlier. And you have 3 different streams. This is the 1080p stream. You also have the I think 720p, and then you also have just a low VGA quality one here, really low quality. but this is the main page. You have the live and you can go with the preset and all that stuff. So under setup, I'll show you setup real quick. In the setup, you have a lot more option, and here's all the capability. You have pan tilt option, but most importantly, I want to show you the alarm setting here. In the alarm setting, you have motion detection that you can set the sensitivity to. I have it at 50%. Audio detection, alarm action for here again, SD and SD recording and SD pictures, and then arm time, what time you want the arm use. So all this is not available within the app, so you have to load the website here to get to it. And of course, you also have other options like storage. Same thing, show you the memory card. You have logging, kind of let you know some information about logging. Audio and video, here you can adjust the quality of the stream. There's 3 different streams here. You can adjust the audio level and the microphone level, which is very nice because a lot of time the mic has bad feedback and you have no setting, and this is good that you have that. You also have on-screen display, give you some information over layer name, and then night vision you can automatically turn it off here or have it to auto or set the brightness control, all of this right here. Finally, there's this nice thing here called playback video, similar to the thing on the app, but this is a lot better. So let's just go ahead and pick the same day, yesterday here, and we're gonna go pick alarm and schedule because I only do it by alarm. Again, you get the same video setting here, and there are 23 page total, a lot of video here. You don't get a thumbnail either, so that's sadly, but you can pick here. It's basically based on time. Just click on it and it takes a second and it's loading. So this is last night. Kind of give you an idea. We're walking around watching TV or something. You can click this button here to download it, but that kind of give you an idea. So let me just go ahead and go back to beginning of the day. My kid was playing, just to give you an idea. So yeah, overall I think this load very fast over the network here. It works pretty well. In order to access this over the internet, you're gonna have to do some port forwarding or something like that, but I don't see any easy portal option to access this. But locally you can access it pretty easy by finding out the IP address of your camera here. So overall guys, the camera works pretty well. The picture quality is very good. The microphone works well to pick up sound, but it also picks up a lot of noise when the camera is moving around, so expect some of that in your video. You can use sound or motion detection to basically set up recording, because I personally do not like to record all the time, only when I see motion or sound activated, and that works well when you have the option to adjust them, which is very good. Using this camera, I was able to connect to Synology, but only using OnVid. So that's the protocol. That's a pretty standard protocol for security camera, and with that I did not have a lot of options. There's no regular Synology support for it, so there's no stream that you can just capture. You have to use the OnVid technology, to give you an idea though, for any of those who are wondering about that. Other than that, it works pretty well, and not much I can complain about. I think the app could be better. They say some wireless setting app though, but I only use the iSmart Pro, which is the one that they tell you in the user menu. So guys, that's pretty much conclude my quick review. I hope it helped you in your purchase decision. If you have any questions, just let me know in the comment below, and as always, stay tuned for future review. Thank you.